Hi everybody, this is Pastor Susan and welcome to day 2 of our daily devotions as we are considering breaking chains, how Jesus breaks the chains of bondage in our lives. And we're looking at John chapters 8 through 10 this week. And I'll tell you what, in these chapters, there's a pretty heavy conversation going on between Jesus and the Pharisees. In fact, it's a pretty heated debate that they're having. And today it just continues to get stronger. Yesterday we talked about the woman who was caught in an act of adultery and how everybody left because Jesus said, you know, he who's without sin cast the first stone. Well, then they come back and they have more conversation. Today we're looking through at verses 12 through 59. I'm only going to read a little part of that from verses 31 to 36. But I want you to listen carefully to what is transpiring in this discussion. Jesus said to the Jews who believed in him, "You are truly my disciples if you remain faithful to my teaching. Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." They responded, "We are Abraham's children. We've never been anyone's slaves." I guess they forgot about Moses. Anyway, "How can you say that we will be set free?" Jesus answered, "I assure you that everyone who sins is a slave to sin. A slave isn't a permanent member of the household, but a son is. Therefore, if the Son makes you free, you really will be free." So what's going on here? Jesus and the religious leaders are having miscommunication going on. Apparently they're not understanding what Jesus is saying. They can't hear it. In fact, they get very offended by what Jesus has to say. And Jesus doesn't mince words. You can read about all that he says in that chapter. But it offended them because they considered that their freedom had come from their genealogy. That their freedom had come because they were descendants of Abraham and the covenant that God had with him. But Jesus wasn't talking about heritage. He was talking about their bondage to sin and disbelief. How many of us live in bondage? We all do at some point. Maybe it's to money, our relationship with money, or with things, or particular beliefs that we might have based on upbringing, political, cultural views, whatever they might be. We are often bound, and we have a hard time letting them go. Jesus said, "If the Son sets you free, you are free indeed." And so today I want to challenge us to do some inventory of our lives, because many times we claim that we are free when we're really not. And looking within is hard work. But my question for us today is, what is it that you may be enslaved to? Is it another person? Is it your relationship with things or money or a particular set of beliefs other than Christ himself and the grace he offers? Whatever it is that comes first place in your life is what you are a slave to. And the only freedom that comes from aligning ourselves or binding ourselves to something or someone else is God through Christ. So today, I hope that we will hear Jesus' teachings for ourselves and we will apply them to our own lives, and we will make a decision if there's something that is first place that doesn't need to be, that we can name it. That's the first step toward healing. And then lay it down. Lay it down at the cross and know the new life and freedom that Jesus gives. May it be so. Amen and amen.